What up, Laker Nation? You here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. I really need you guys' support on this one. Hit that like button. Everyone, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. My homie really went on a limb to give me this information here, man. And I really need you guys to really appreciate this information here and also support me, man, on this one here, man. Montrezl Harrell is regretting his decision signing with the Lakers. It's really bothered him. It's coming back to bite him. He's gonna be a free agent this year, and the reports are that his market is real slim. That he's not going to get not even mid-level money. The word out there he might have to settle for the $6 million, the mini mid-level exception. His value went down as a player, and he blew a lot of money. And I want to really get to this real quick, right? The start of the Lakers and Rich Paul riff started because of Montrezl Harrell. Because when Montrezl signed the contract, Rich Paul telling him, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get the Lakers gonna pay you. You know what I mean? You won the sixth man of the year. You took a discount. You're gonna get paid." And when Montrezl had a bad playoffs, and really got benched and really played much, that was the real rift was started. It started. It didn't start this year with no Russ. It started then the bickering and the trust between the organization and Rich Paul. It started then. So that really started that laid the groundwork for what happened this year here. So basically Trez could have got a 4-year, $85 million deal. And a lot of people shook their head when he turned. A lot of GMs and people around the league shook their head and was shocked that he took the 2-year deal with the Lakers, because the rule is, and a lot of general managers felt that normally a young guy, especially a role player, Montrezl was 26 years old. The most he made was $6 million. And like I said, he's a role player. And he lost some suitors with the bubble, because he had more suitors was wanting to pursue him. But a lot of people backed off of the rumors and the reports was coming out of the bubble, the situation with the Clippers. And for him to still have a $85 million deal on the table, and he didn't take it, was real shocking and head scratching to a lot of people around the league. Like, what the hell he doing? Because the rule is mostly young role players that didn't make no money, normally 10 times out of 10 takes the money, no matter what it is. They encourage the young role players, especially if you got opportunity to get a big bag, take that money. Now, when you older and you made money in the league, it's something different. But like I say, he was the most he made was $6 million. He was 26 years old, and he basically took $9.5 million, a $19 million deal from the Lakers, a 2-year deal, and it was head scratching then. So it was a lot of problems and a lot of things there. Now he had to settle for $6 million. Now this the meat of the conversation. My homeboy called me out on this. He said, "Yo, he watched my video. And he said that I was wrong when I said that if Rob Pelinka don't can't trade. If I said Rob Pelinka, if he can't trade Russ, he need to be fired." And so, and I was saying that the Lakers need to fire him. That means that nobody want to work with him. Now, my homeboy told me that it's going to be hard for the Lakers to really make any moves, because teams around the league do not like the Lakers. He said, let me tell you something. It's not about Rob Pelinka. It's not too much about the Lakers. He said the Lakers always had some type of jealousy, but he said a lot of owners around the league and people around the league love Jeannie Buss. So he says not really too much of that. He said what it is Rich Paul and the LeBron James faction of it. Why the Lakers ain't gonna be able, and people ain't dealing with the Lakers, gonna play hardball with the Lakers. He's saying Rob Pelinka is just the scapegoat that teams, the reports out that nobody want to deal with Rob. He said that's the furthest thing from the truth. He said all people had to do is just look at it. He said Rob Pelinka, the thing that really hurt him a little, and he said it wasn't that much. He said people blowing it out of proportion was the Carlos Boozer deal that really threw Rob Pelinka under the bus. The situation happened with that, but he said that happened. Deals like that happened plenty of times. He said that with Rob Pelinka, that everybody hate him, and just that he said it's a smokescreen. He said Rich Paul, he said a lot of GMs and people around the league do not like the way Rich Paul operate, and he said that is the main reason why teams really be hardball with the Lakers, don't deal with the Lakers. And he said that they cannot come out and really throw Rich Paul under the bus like that and make it look like Rich Paul is the cause of it, because it will come off as being racist. And he said Rich Paul a few times already in the beginning of his career as being an agent threw the race card around a lot of times. So a lot of teams don't want to say much about like Rich Paul, or like he's blackballed, like they don't really want to do too much business with him as far as the GM, as far as and he said it all goes tied in with the Lakers, that people feel that he didn't do the right thing with Montrez. That's to get him to try to stack for LeBron James to win his title instead of doing the right thing for his client. So a lot of people do not want to rock with Rich Paul on a lot of those faces. But like he said, that they cannot really come out and say, oh, it's Rich Paul. They don't like Rich Paul. But it's easy to say they don't like Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka is a white man. And you say you don't like Rich Paul, a bunch of other white general managers, if you don't want to deal with them, it would come off as racially motivated. So Rob Pelinka is basically the fall guy of like why teams don't even want to get on the phone with him, with Stephen A. Smith and different guys reporting that teams don't like Rob Pelinka. He said it's not that serious with Rob Pelinka. He said Aaron Mintz. He said I just want to show you something. He said Aaron Mintz and the Lakers had a real bad relationship. Started with the Paul George situation with the Lakers and the Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell. And he said that thing got bad, and a lot of owners and a lot of general managers pulled Aaron Mintz to the side, said, you know, it's okay bars with the agents, but he said you don't get into those stuff. They school Aaron Mintz about, you know what I mean, about the agency, like little stuff he's doing, whatever it was. But he said they pulled Aaron Mintz to the side and like, you don't operate like that. Like whatever way he operate, I guess using one client with another. A lot of teams don't like that. Just like what happened with Rich Paul when he tried to throw Maxey in it, and Maxey people jumped up. Maxey people jumped up in the situation and said, you know, we good with Philadelphia and everything like that. And Rich Paul had to back down on that with the Ben Simmons situation. And he tried to, like I said, he tried to throw Maxey into that, into Ben Simmons negotiation. Like, okay, when the time come around with Maxey, far as for Ben Simmons to get his money or whatever way they wanted Ben Simmons to go. And he was just telling me a lot of stuff, man, and it was like head scratching. And he said, you know, he do believe it is some racial things. You know, they don't really like how Rich Paul operate and things like that. And by him being like a black man and he has like so much power, but he's saying that he think that Rich Paul power going to diminish now with the ratings is where it is, and LeBron James, they can see that the league can still function. It's really going to be hard, and it's going to be tough for the Lakers to really make any significant moves when teams can control a situation. And he said that a lot of teams is not happy the way the way how Rich Paul operate and things like that. He says a lot of things going behind the scenes, you know, positioning with that. He said that is the reason why. He says not Rob Pelinka. So he really not came at me, but he told me that I was wrong when I said that Rob Pelinka need to be fired. It's on him, but he said it's not. He said Rob Pelinka's the fall guy, and his name is out there, and he just got to be the sacrificial lamb. But they cannot really come out with the Rich Paul and say it is with them, because it can't come off as racial. And NBA don't need that right now. And but that is the real reason why teams don't really want to deal with the Lakers as far as trades and things like that, and they try to make the Lakers pay as a high premium. The same thing like David Griffin when they maneuvered Anthony Davis. There's a lot of stuff that they don't like how things was positioned, and so it's not Rob Pelinka. They said it's not Rob Pelinka, and it's not just the Lakers itself, because Jeannie has an excellent relationship with all the owners and things like that, and they said she's real sweet with them. When they birthdays and stuff come, send them gifts. The owners, her fellow ownership, send them little gifts and things like that for their birthdays. They said she's real genuine when it comes to things like that with her fellow owners around the league. And yeah, and another thing, right? If I missed something, I will do another video. But it was a lot that he came with me. But he told me to make some type of changes with my channel, because he said that I should do subscribers only, have things to have content strictly just for my subscribers, because he feel that I should have a lot more subscribers than what I have. And he said sometimes when people don't appreciate things like that, so maybe I should just do just subscribers. And I might do that when the off season hit, because he said he's gonna flood me with information. He said, I got you, I'm gonna flood you with information, and you're gonna be breaking a lot of news. So he said, yo, be prepared. And he said, yo, start right now. He said, I may lose some views if I just do subscribers only. But he said, if people don't want to subscribe and really get on board with the content you pushing out, just make it just for your subscribers. So I might have some changes with this channel here, where I might just do subscribers only for my lives and some uploads. So I may just take the hit on some views. But I need you guys to really hit that like button, subscribe, because this is some stuff that, you know, might have should have stayed in the house here, man. So I need you guys to really support me. Like, subscribe, peace. Like I said, Montrez, now he may looking at the mid-level. He don't have too many options. The game's changed on him. He's not effective defensively, and he may have to take a $6 million deal this offseason. 9 times 10 he is. It's not no real money out there for him. So I need you guys to like, subscribe, peace.